first 100 days as an emergency period, angry over his minister's arrests on land grab charges. The Madras High Court stays the trial in the Shankar Raman murder case after allegations that the seat bribed a judge. 1.85 crore women in the state will now get their promised kitchen freebies. The city corporation will oversee this from the 15th of September. The Chennai Corporation gets its men and machine in place to tackle the monsoon maladies. All construction work to end by the 1st of September. A great relief for West Festival and wedding shoppers. The price of the yellow metal is down by 1,080 rupees per sovereign. With realtors made to wait for months for a plan approval, the holding costs mount, property rates start to inch higher by the day. And this weekend's got it all on the silver screen: love, the action on the streets, and revenge for bloodshed in the past. Welcome to the news tonight on NDTV Hindu. I'm Evelyn Matthew, joining you at 9 tonight with the day's biggest stories. Let's also bring you the headlines from across the nation today. The government reaches out to Anna directly, hoping he'll be more than flexible than his team. Vilas Rao meets Anna. NDTV learns of a new formula for Anna: end your fast but continue protest, after the Prime Minister Sonia Gandhi appeals to him to end the fast. Dr. Singh says all versions of the Lokpal bill can be debated on the floor of the House tomorrow and then referred to the standing committee. Manish Tiwari apologizes for insinuating that Anna Hazare was corrupt, says some things are said inadvertently. Team Anna says they are open to talks and will attend talks if they are invited, but also ask supporters to get out of the Prime Minister's residence. Now, Amma's dissent with the centre was emphasized today at the Assembly session when an MLA demanded that the state do more for the youth of the nation and the state. In fact, Jayalalitha quickly quipped that enough help was not coming from the centre, especially in the state's scheme for free laptop distribution to students. The House was told that the centre helped with only 10,000 crores of the 2.5 lakh crores demanded by the state. If the monetary help was given, the Chief Minister added that she need not have burdened people with the additional value-added tax that's expected to bring in a revenue of nearly 4,000 crores.
மாண்புமிகு உறுப்பினர் அவர்கள் பேசுகின்ற போது மாணவர்கள் இளைஞர்கள் இந்த நாட்டின் சொத்து, அவர்களை பேணி பாதுகாக்க வேண்டும் என்று கூறினார். அவர்களுக்கு இலவச கம்ப்யூட்டர் வழங்குவதை பற்றியும் இங்கே பாராட்டு தெரிவித்தார். ஆனால் இளைஞர்களை பேணி பாதுகாக்க வேண்டிய கடமை மாநில அரசுக்கு மட்டுமில்லை, மத்திய அரசுக்கும் உண்டு என்பதை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இந்த ஆண்டு மாணவர்களுக்கு இலவச கம்ப்யூட்டர் வழங்குவதற்காக மொத்தம் 912 கோடி ரூபாய் ஒதுக்கி இருக்கிறோம். அதில் ஏதாவது ஒரு பங்கையாவது கொடுங்கள் என்று மத்திய அரசிடம் எவ்வளவோ கேட்டு பார்த்தோம். இதுவரை இந்த இலவச கம்ப்யூட்டர் வழங்கும் திட்டத்திற்கு மத்திய அரசு 1 ரூபாய் கூட நமக்கு ஒதுக்கவில்லை என்பதை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
In a major IT announcement at the State Assembly session today, it has been decided that broadband connectivity will be provided to 12,618 village panchayat offices across the state. Meanwhile, efforts are being undertaken to set up BPO centers at rural areas, including one at Srirangam, Jayalalitha's hometown. This drive will include cloud computing-based PCs, which will be given to the village of administrative officers as well as the revenue inspectors. In addition to this, college students from the rural areas will be imparted IT skill set training by technical experts. Back here, training in computer skills will be a subject in the foundation training given to the staff members at the Secretariat. Now, farmers are in for a boost as well thanks to Amma's announcement today. The Chief Minister told the Assembly that over 1,000 godowns for agricultural produce will be added. This should help farmers get remunerative prices as they can now store food grains for up to 2 months. Jayalalitha reminded the House that there are government godowns which can store up to 8 lakh metric tons of goods. Since the state has an ambitious target of producing 115 lakh metric tons of food grains, an additional 1.55 lakh metric ton equipped storage facilities will be now created at a cost of 105.47 crores.
1166 கிடங்குகள் கட்ட எனது அரசு முடிவு செய்துள்ளது என்பதை மகிழ்ச்சியுடன் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். இதன் மூலம் 1,55,300 மெட்ரிக் டன் அளவுக்கு கூடுதல் சேமிப்பு வசதி ஏற்படுத்தப்படும். இதன் மூலம் தானிய சேமிப்பு இழப்பு குறைக்கப்படுவதுடன் தானிய ஈட்டுக்கடன் வசதியும் அதிகரிக்கப்படுவதால் விவசாயிகளுக்கு ஆண்டுக்கு சுமார் 26 கோடியே 40 லட்சம் ரூபாய் அளவுக்கு கூடுதல் வருவாய் கிடைக்க வாய்ப்பு ஏற்படும் என்பதையும் மனநிறைவுடன் தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு அமைகிறேன்.
Moving on, if you've been wondering about the promised freebie fury of mixers and grinders, well, the state's Minister for Special Program Implementation has informed the Assembly that 1.85 crore women would be eligible to get free mixers, grinders and electric fans, and that would be distributed starting the 15th of next month. Tagging this as Amma's Kitchen Revolution, he added that the distribution is being undertaken by the Revenue Department in liaison with the Chennai Corporation as well. Moving on, another top man from the DMK has faced land grab charges. The former Transport Minister K.N. Nehru was arrested this morning in Trichy district. Mr. Nehru has been accused of forcing a doctor to sell his 13,000 square feet land. This now brings the number of DMK ministers who've been arrested to 3 in connection with land grabbing. And in reaction to this and the previous arrest, the DMK chief, M. Karunanidhi, has compared the AIA-DMK rule to a state of emergency.
Emergency. Yes, like emergency. இது தொடர் போராட்டங்கள் இனி இந்த நிலை திமுக தொடர்ந்து கைது செய்யப்படுறது தடுக்கிறதுக்கு திமுக தரப்புல சொல்ல முடியாது. திமுக செயற்குழு பொதுக்குழு இருக்கும்போது மற்ற கட்சி தலைவர்களாக இருக்கும்போது நான் மாத்திரம் திமுக உள்ளாட்சி தேர்தலில் அவங்க டவுன் பண்றதுக்காக இந்த மாதிரியான விஷயங்கள் பண்றாங்க அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு குற்றச்சாட்டு பொதுவா இருக்கு, புகார் இருக்கு. அது மாதிரி நீங்க என்ன சொல்றீங்க? நீங்க சொல்றா சரிதான்.
In other news making headlines today, allegations of the Kanchi Shankaracharya bribing a judge is shaking Tamil Nadu at a time the country is witnessing unprecedented anger against corruption. The Kanchi seer Jayendra Saraswati is the key accused in the Shankaraman murder case, and the Madras High Court today stayed the trial. Sam Daniel has more.
Already fighting a murder case, Kanchi Shankaracharya Jayendra Saraswati is now facing charges of bribing the trial court judge for favourable orders. In a recorded telephone conversation which was leaked, the seer is heard allegedly telling the judge, Following a petition to probe corruption charges, the Madras High Court has now stayed the Shankaraman murder trial, in which the Kanchi seer is the key accused.
There was a possibility of the judge having been fixed and the judgment having been fixed. A retrial was sought.
Sources close to the seer and the judge in question deny these allegations and say they will fight it legally. However, the issue has certainly strengthened civil society's demand to bring the judiciary under a stringent law to probe judges facing corruption charges. In Chennai with Peer Mohammed, Sam Daniel, NDTV.
Up ahead on the news tonight, as property sells like hotcakes across Chennai suburbs, the government's delaying tactics is seen as a reason for our pockets pinch.